What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds Major League Baseball matchup going down Saturday, September 28th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Chicago Cubs setting out Kyle Hendricks for the start in this one, while the Cincinnati Reds will counter with Rhett Lauder. And Hendricks, coming off a rough outing last time out, 4 runs allowed on 9 hits over 5 1/3 innings of work, and just didn't look good for Hendricks, who has gone 5 innings or so in each of his last 3 starts at home going back to the middle of August. But still, 0-2 in those starts. The Cubs haven't necessarily been winning a ton of Hendricks outings. And the Cubs are just sort of playing out the string. And, they're trying to finish above 500, but that's about it. I mean, they have a losing record against the division. They're going to have a winning record at home this season. This is sort of the Cubs just playing out the string and playing out their final home stand of the season. And I think it's just the long and short of it is just that I just don't like what I've seen from Kyle Hendricks in his game this season. On the other side, you do have Rhett Lauder, who, has had a Cincinnati team behind him that hasn't necessarily been producing all that much. But this is still a Cincinnati lineup that, has been able to help Lauder win 2 of his last 3 starts. And Lauder himself, across 25 2/3 innings in his 5 starts so far at the major league level, a 1.40 ERA. Now, Lauder's roughest start actually did come on the road against the Minnesota Twins, 5 1/3 innings of 3-run ball. But, the Chicago Cubs, like I said, are just continue to be inconsistent. Now, in the last 2 weeks, they do have some of the best numbers in baseball against right-handed pitching. But a lot of that was also when they were fairly competitive. If you kind of zoom in just on the last week for the Chicago Cubs in that regard, they're still up there, but the lack of motivation has come into play a lot more, and we started to see the inconsistencies show up for the Chicago Cubs. I think that there's going to be value here back in the Reds with Rhett Lauder going here. I right now trust the Reds bullpen little, but I still think that Lauder can at least put the Reds in a good spot in the first 5. So if you don't want to take it, you could take the Reds full game, but again, just the Reds, their bullpen ERA in the last 2 weeks, the worst in baseball at 6.84. So rather than mess around and try to fool around with the bullpens here, I'm just going to take the Reds in the first 5. I think they can get to Hendricks early and then see where it goes from there. But either way, give me the Reds in the first 5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.